In a state that lives and breathes football, welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. We'll bring it up in the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That's Jonathan Mingo, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Prescott here from the gun. Cut out left. And that will not be enough for a first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. He gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the first down.
41-yard line.
We hear from the pistol. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Dak now from the gun. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
26-yard line.
First down, it's Blue. And he picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
There we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
4-yard gain brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
Hey, kill. We're going to 54. Why in?
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Throw is caught by the back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Quick slip complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Yeah, what do you think?
Blue. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. So now there in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. 2nd down pass play coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. They send Hunter to the right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Looking quickly here. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Cowboys take over
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
There we go.
On the give, it's Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun is Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Here's Brian Anger, famously taken in the 3rd round by the Jags back in 2012 on to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Tootin. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Jaguars trailing in the early going. Third and a lone yard coming up. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Finds his running back. This is Bashul Tootin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott set to pass. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, has not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Throwing again is Dak. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
And 10 yards to go.
To the air on third and long. Completed over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Snap is off. It's Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving. First and 10, Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Now throw to start the drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those two throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing again on second and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
There's a big part of me that even through all these interceptions this year appreciates the gunslinging nature of this rookie quarterback. But the other side of me knows that when you get a narrative written about you and you become turnover prone, that can be a really tough narrative to change.
Yeah! There we go, boy! Here we go, 46! Here we go, going to 54.
First down, here's Dak. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he'll throw deep, back towards the center of the field. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Could not beat the defender there. So now it's going to be third and long. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
They're set up at the 35 now. This time looking to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Finds the in route complete. Now he's past the 25. Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Start to drive the blue. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Give on second here to blue. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. On his own read, they hand it to Blue. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go.
They'll throw, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here's first and 10 from the 34. A toss play to Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Brought in, inside the 20. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Tom now is Cook to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He dodged the tackle.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. His fine Schoonmaker complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A 7-yard.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Second and 3 now. A 3rd down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dak to the air here. Forced out to his right. It's complete. Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. This is caught by Blue. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's out the clear. 30 into the red zone. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Chooses to bring this one out. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Trailing by one score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 60 years.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Looks through and breaks away. Still fighting forward. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. On now is Cook to kick this away. Washington now to return. He spins right by him. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds a man right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Yeah.
Back to the air, Prescott. And screen here to Blue. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Prescott to throw once more. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A dose of the hurry up here.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Dak out of the pistol. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys down by a very unlucky 13. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go.
Now to throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first.
Blue has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
No gain on the play.
Prescott here from the gun. The Reds got it. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! So the Jaguars sending out the offense as they try for 2.
Jaguars will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Jaguars 40. Cowboys 28. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 46, 45, 90.
1st down, here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Yeah! There we go. All right, hey, kill. 26.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Got to hurry this to the line.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. This is the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game because of it.
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Left side, and it's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that two-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Washington now to return. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
At their own 6-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Yeah, here we go.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So with this one seemingly in their pocket, a chance to pad the lead here, 1st and goal. Completed left side to Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing the job, and they're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Washington now to return. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, 47, 26.
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Dallas.